through some racks.
That didn't age well, but I guess we'll get to that later. Do you remember Skinny from the 9? From the start, his career was literally doomed. But to understand this, we're gonna have to go all the way back to the beginning. His first song to hit the YouTube platform to be One Take back in 2014. Now, this song wouldn't get any motion, but it was actually fairly good for 2014. He wouldn't really take off until he dropped Back When I Was Broke. This released in 2018 and currently sits at 30 million views. His music was actually pretty good, and he did have a song with PNB Rock, which I kind of forgot that PNB Rock is dead. Kind of sucks. Middle Child just doesn't hit the same. Actually, it still does. It only hits 10 times harder. Anyways, people were enjoying his music, and it was seeming like he might have a bright future. And he would keep a decent amount of motion for a little bit, but eventually he would start losing a lot of motion, and there's a lot of reasons to this, and that's what we're going to be talking about. The same year he was popping off in 2018, he would get arrested for kidnapping and aggravated assault. Allegedly, when Skinny was sleeping, a homeboy that he thought was loyal would run through Skinny's pockets, stealing his $8,000 chain. Now, Skinny was not taking this disrespect. He had one of his homeboys act like he was just wanting to hang out with them while they went out of town, so pretty much they baited him into the car, and whenever he got in, he took his phone and assaulted him. And it wasn't even just Skinny getting his licks in. It was a group of people in the car. First off, I mean, rightfully so. Everyone needs to get his licks in. Theft? Come on, you're stealing someone's chain. Are you really that broke? He let you hang out near him, and you're gonna steal his chain. Come on. But after this, they would end up tossing him out of the car, and he would later go on to snitch. The police were already raiding for Skinny at his crib, so he was arrested, and he went on to face 3 months until they ended up lowering the charges. He would be charged with luring an adult, assault, and theft. Whatever alluring adult means, it's pretty much just kidnapping, so I guess he just got lucky. Whenever he was released, he'll drop Just Left Jail, but unfortunately, this is whenever stuff started to go downhill for Skinny. So let's take this back to 2014 for a second. Back in 2014, Skinny would be arrested for arsons after burning down a house. The suspects would say that he was the person that burned down the house, but he would snitch and say that they were the ones that burned down the house. Which one's the truth, who knows? He was either snitching or he was saving his ass, one of those two. Either way, the rap game doesn't mess with snitching, obviously, since it is pretty close to the streets. So this is whenever stuff really starts to hit the fan. At this point, anyone was trying to catch Skinny lacking for some clout. Someone would act like they're a fan and go up to Skinny while he was eating at a restaurant, and whenever he got close enough, he took the cheap shot he got and started to beat up Skinny. All around a fucked up situation, since he was literally just out eating and chilling, and someone just walked up on him and assaulted him. But it seemed like the internet was just out for him, because this wasn't even the only situation that went down. He would also be followed by other rappers who were trying to jump him, but clearly he ran away from that situation, because who's gonna, sit there willingly and get jumped? Before you go in the comments and say, I would sit there and take it, no, you are not honorable, you are stupid. But on top of this, YB and Almighty J would break into his car, stealing over $80,000 worth of items, which, why do you have all that in your car? To be honest, it seems like you were kind of asking for it, but he would snitch, causing Jay to just turn himself in. Him and Jay would actually eventually meet up in person, and Skinny would get absolutely embarrassed. It was awful. Jay really put the beat in on bro. He was done. But at least there was a happy ending to the situation. They just fought it out. But in 2022, a fan, I guess, quotation marks I'm gonna put over that, he approached Skinny and said probably the dumbest thing you could say to someone's face.
Skinny from the 9! Oh my goodness!
What's good, bro?
Yo!
Note how he is silent and even scared to say what he's about to say.
What's good? You want to take a picture?
Yeah, I got an important question to ask too. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, what you want to ask me?
When did you snitch on someone?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Duh, I gotta do it.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!
Okay, sorry, there was no way I'm not gonna put that in the video. Okay, hear me out. One more time. I want to see him get punched.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!
Alright, I'm content. Where were we? Oh yeah, he said possibly the most stupidest thing you could say to someone's face. First off, you made it obvious that you were scared, so he sensed it instantly and just rocked your shit. I'm gonna cut that out. I'm not trying to cuss here. Even though Will Smith is over here dropping the F-bombs, I'm not gonna. But in 2022, he would also be diagnosed with Bell's palsy. What? This. He was diagnosed with this. Pretty much half of his face is paralyzed, and there's really no known cause. Skinny's life definitely hasn't been the easiest, as his parents were criminals as well. I'm talking about his mom and his stepdad, and since he was born around criminals, He came out one for a little bit. Only difference is he pulled a 6ix9ine before 6ix9ine was, well, 6ix9ine. Well, 6ix9ing. Well, wait, that sounded wrong. You get what I'm saying. He snitched before the popular snitched, okay? You get what I'm saying. I didn't mean it like that. But it seems like his music really isn't doing the same numbers. And I mean that. He is struggling to get 10,000 views on a music video. Now, for an honest music perspective, it is good music. I do suggest listening to it. If you like hella sketchy, Juice WRLD, more melodic sounds, I would check him out. I only really listened to one song by him, but I haven't really given all his music a fair try, so I can't really say for sure. But I think this concludes our double upload for today. This is the longest video I made on the channel, literally, so if you really did make it this far into the video, like, comment, and subscribe. I really do appreciate that, and y'all stay safe, stay notorious, peace out.